Hello, everybody. Boys, girls, ladies, gentlemen, random people who came in off the street. Welcome to Peeps Get Good 2019. I am joined by my good friends, who I've just suddenly disconnected from. I'm back. We're joined by Sander, NL, and DNVIC. Hello, everyone.
Hi, I'm looking for stuff still.
So if you do not know what Peeps Get Good is, let me just, explain it to you. Well, first of all, it is not a fail of a marathon, even though last time clearly proved that it was. You're wrong. I'm not stuck on the intro. I'm running at 3,000 kilobits per second. How can I be on the intro? I have not dropped a single frame.
You still have 1 minute and 32 seconds left. Yeah.
Okay, this delay is horrible, but you guys are actually watching the stream. Currently, we're in the introduction stage. So anyway, guys. So as you can clearly see, it is a fail of the marathon, but that's not the point here. Peeps Get Good was set up last year with the intention of, well, let's just say, making bad streamers or bad speedrunners into good speedrunners. And as you clearly saw, hardly anyone ran last year, so it was clearly quite shit. So it turns out that we're all quite shit runners, and, well, of course, who can forget the famous magnet incident? We were actually joking. Also DNVIC snoozing, as a Kingdom Hearts character would say. Itting on streamer. Yeah, I don't even know what happened there. Anyway. The text box won't expand. Blame Snaz. Dong. Yeah, bong. Pretty much, as a certain Kingdom Hearts character would say, get off your lazy bum. And clearly, the NVIC did not get off his lazy bum, as we were unable to hijack the stream. And magnets. Yeah. However, we were actually joking behind the scenes while the intro was still going on that someone would summon magnets out of thin air and drop them on my laptop, which would suck since I'm currently hosting right now. But yeah. Do any of you guys want to say anything before we transition on to the first run?
Make sure to go to sleep at a reasonable time. Yeah.
Don't play with magnets as well. But sleeping's important too, that's why we're having an ungodly amount of rest breaks.
Yeah.
Are we sure we need that many rest breaks?
Yeah, because other people can't go into those slots.
Yeah, because everyone else is like either American or lazy. Wait, aren't those two the same thing?
Ooh.
Sorry to all our American viewers.
Okay, it's 321 hours for you with. That's a weird time. It's 22:06 right now.
It's 21:06 for me. But I guess, if you guys have nothing else to say except insults, I mean, I can't speak, then we might as well transition on to the first run. Now this run, this game, well, I mean, you can stay here if you want. I mean, I need people to talk to. And by the way, I can't see chat, which I'm going to actually pull up just now.
I thought because I want to practice, and I like having to concentrate when practicing.
Okay, and Sander, I know you're lazy, but I would appreciate it if you would read out chat messages to me, since you're still alive. And since you're also doing nothing this marathon, except, overlays.
I raised those overlays, so I think I've done enough.
Oh, so you're just going to abandon me now? Well, fine, I can pull up Twitch chat myself.
Have fun.
Well, I guess I'll have fun.
Okay, good luck.
No, cheers. I appreciate it. This is the point where I hear the Discord disconnection sound. Peeps get good. So, hey guys, I can actually see Twitch chat now. But, finally, oh no, I'm dropping frames now because I'm watching Twitch. Oh god. Right, we're no longer watching Twitch, it's fine. But I can actually see Twitch chat, guys. So, I hope you're all wishing me good luck. I hope you share this everywhere. Without further ado, let us transition on to our first game. Kingdom Hearts 3 Final Boss Rush Percent by yours truly, NuclearSheepd0g. Let's bring in. So as you can see, that's already a fail. So fail counter 1. But here's our game. And it's called Kingdom Hearts 3. And I just like to point out a few notices first. This game is a copyrighted work. This copyright is held by the Walt Disney Company and a collaboration of authors representing the Walt Disney Company. Additionally, blah blah blah, pretty much. You can't stream the music of this game, which sucks. The music in this game is really good. But I guess Disney don't want you hearing their fine, fabulous music. And I just realised this probably looked all years at this moment in time. So I hope you guys do enjoy this run. I've been working on it for the past, 20 years of my life. Even though the game only came out a good few months ago, but anyway, without further ado, let's get on to it. Give me my timer. Chronos. So, fuck off for now. We have this over here. So, 3, 2, 1. Go. So I actually have a hand controller here, so you guys can actually see my inputs. So this is a good one. Sorry for any weird things on the screen, by the way. It's because my capture card kind of stopped working, so I need to, do this. Because, as Sora would once say, I can't computer. Oh yeah, feel free to spread the word of this marathon. The more viewers we get means probably the more donations we'll get, which then also means we cure cancer faster. Great. Let's go. Okay, so that's already like a bulk. Okay, we made it. So this first fight is going to be a triple fight between Larxene, Luxord, and Marluxia. We're going to be aided with the help of Mickey. So let's see what we can do here. So the aim of this is to damage Luxord as much as possible so we can force him into a cutscene. So where is Luxord? That's the big question. That's Marluxia. And Luxord. I don't want to pick a card, but we're in that cutscene now, which is really good. So one of the greatest themes in this game. Pretty much we have to pick the card that Luxord is behind. And I actually have no MP because I'm stupid. So we have to pretty much go through this mini game 3 times. We'll figure out what the card is, obviously. Found it. And then you can start spamming fire. think I saw it. Let me get to it then. I can't actually find it. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Find him. Let's not start over. Oh, fuck off. Found you. Never find you. Found you. I did figure the rules out. What a shuffle. So I didn't clearly say this is not a really good start from me here. Where's the camera? Over where? You're going to give me arbitrary hints like that, you might as well say that, oh yeah, sorry, you also wield the keyblade. I did figure the rules out. Leave me alone. Okay? Right. Sorry, a horrible start. Found you. No, 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 that's not fair. Screw you. Found you. You suck. This one, and Sander, if you're watching, might as well promote in Smoke now. Since I know a lot of people in Smokeland who want to watch. What's the matter? You're the matter. You're a bitch. This is called a desperation move. You'll see this quite a lot. Especially with Final Xehanort. So if any of you guys remember from playing any other Kingdom Hearts games, these two are both from Chain of Memories. Remember that game? Nah. If you don't, it was the one with the cards. I want to go throw a fire at it as quickly as possible here. If I didn't, I was on it. No, I wasn't ready. Go away. So I'm going to use Rage Form here, and you'll see this a lot throughout this run. Pretty much every time I release my heart, I get like, I want to say +5 strength. Or my strength gets times by 0.5, then 1, then 1.5. And then I can only shrine, like you just saw there. This game goes really fast, if you know what you're doing. And when I have full MP, I can start spamming magic, which is the easiest way in this game to deal damage. Why did I get Mirage Trap again? I need to remember to hit it with like, the shoulder button here. Otherwise, like, I'm stupid. That did no damage. Fire! One of my favorite lines in here is when Sora says, Blades! It's crazy. So you might ask why I'm not using my shotworks here, because I want to save them for the less interesting fight between Zigbar and Riku Replica. And you may be asking why I'm not going for that little circle thing. That's because that was an attraction flow, and I don't really want an attraction flow. I don't even know, who did I kill there? Someone, I killed someone. Oh, probably I killed Larzine. So this will punish her. Okay. One fight, a few more to go. I don't care what you got to say, okay. So here comes the least interesting fight of them all. Maybe asking why I'm not using ethers, because A, I don't have ethers, and, well, B, that wastes time. Obviously, you're going to be going fast. Alright, or am I right? I realized you probably couldn't hear game audio there, and that was an issue on my part, so I want to use a few thumb daggers here, which I was unable to get off. So, the confusing thing here is that Ansem doesn't actually die here. He actually disappears for a later fight, along with Zenith, who is also there. For reload, Farazo, and to Mirage stuff. 1, 2, 3. Let's make it interesting. So he's going to do his DM here, which is really cool actually, visually spectacular. Watch this. And Rika's also going to do his DM, which is going to kill me. So for those who don't know, this is being run on beginner, which means I take significantly less damage and I can do stuff like that. That's Grand Magic, by the way. It's still one of the greatest assets in this game. So I'm going to get an attraction floor if this hits him, if my attack hits him here. I just want to know what it is. Blaster Blaze, it's useless. Most attraction floors in this game are useless. And that's Zigbar ended, so we've now got Riku to fight. Riku is an interesting fight, that's all I'll say. You're not unstoppable. Good fight. That was a really good fight, actually. I'm proud of myself for that. It was a good fight. I have to do this really weird panel moving game, and it actually took me a few tries to figure out my first playthrough. So I explained it right there, really. It's a really weird time wasting thing. So the pattern is, well, blue, green, pink, then blue. If you forget the blue one, you won't get through the final door. I'm going to quickly stop off here. Yeah, fill everything up. So this is one of the fights that really shocked a lot of people when, you know, Kingdom Hearts 3 first came out. You'll see why in a minute. So there's two people wielding Sykes' berserker weapon. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's the name of it. So it doesn't matter what you do here. This will time it eventually. But it's useful to attack Sykes here, because it will damage him for later. There's no point attacking this other hooded figure, but we'll do it anyway. So she has a keyblade. I'll beat you in submission. I don't like you. All I'll say is you're such a forgettable character. I'll rage farm you. So you're about to see who this is. I want to try and get a photo here. So I could have able to get the photo in, but I could do anything now. It's really tiny. And well, here comes the most powerful character in all of Kingdom Hearts 3. You can already hear it. Yeah, we've got Roxas and Xion in our party. And, well, Roxas is a bit OP. And I took the piss out of this fight, because just the amount of damage Roxas does is insane. So I like to take photos during this fight. Because he does so much bloody damage. Like, if I start, like, spamming magic on him, watch his health bars just die. Roxas is OP in this game, and that's what I like about him. He was OP in Kingdom Hearts 2, and you couldn't beat him. Yeah, we also have Xion, who, regrettably, is an unforgettable character. Gimme. Nope. See what we just saw there. I'll just let them finish this. Or not, because they're being slow, and slow's not good in this. But yeah, that's the last time we'll see it. That's the last time we'll see these characters. So we're coming up to the last of the group organization fights. There's one final one after this, but that's more special really. Trying to do this without spoiling the game is horrible. I should really good face here, like 5 minutes behind the PD. Great. Nope. So if you know what this is Starnart and Vanitas. So I've just keyblade changed so I can use what is known as my grand magic. And keyblade changing is one of the new mechanics I have in this game. I like to switch keyboards at once notice, which is quite good actually. That means if you go grand magic and then you summon Mirage Craft by accident, you can quickly just change the keyblade. Oh, that'll be alright. You're annoying. Sorry, Venus. Oh, there's the Guardian. Give it up. So he's going to do, it seems like he's going to do his DM, but if I can land a hit on him, it should be okay. He's not 1 HP. Oh, fuck. hit me. I should just dive. I just need to get a hit on here. Which I'm going to wait for. Because... So I'm just going to try and cast a bit of magic on him. I'm furiously spamming Y so I can have thunder. Okay. So, Ventus is now dead. Unfortunately, it's fault with me. There we go. Fair enough. Haha, CA. Very, very good fight. One of the best I've seen. We're coming up to one of probably one of my favorite fights in this game. Yeah, so it does seem that they're just very tall. Doing a little touch. You filler stuff. I'm gonna walk up this wall. I mean, I feel bad for Sora and stuff here. Because, well, who you're about to fight is, well, quite crazy, kind of unheard of in the Kingdom Hearts saga. Here we go. The music here is so good. So you're fighting Xemnas, young Xehanort, and Ansem all at once. Riku, King Mickey. So I do not like this fight at all. It's my favourite fight, but you know, stuff like this, it's a bit bullshit tomorrow. Surrender. So we have Xehanort just casually watching on his little pillar. So it's come to an end. There's no time to rest in this fight. I hate it, but I also love it. It's a love-hate relationship. No more. So, where's young Xehanort? Where is he? Oh, oh, oh. Don't blink. Yeah, that's why I don't want to get caught in that, because if I'm critical, it's a one, oh, critical, it should be coming out, hopefully. So I'm proud that's a one shot, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's a one shot. Oh shit, where'd he go? Sniped you ahead. So you want to try and get away from this, or try and combo, because it somehow breaks damage. I win. So I'm using my second favorite keyboard in this game. It's because it has MP haste on it. Or at least, it seems my MP charges faster while I'm using it. So we've just killed Xemnas. A lot of people usually kill young Xehanort first. I prefer to kill whatever one. Oh, the winters weep for you. What you say? One of my favourite ones in this game. What you say? Don't blink. Gosh, let's hope this ends someone. we killed young Xehanort. Just due to the voices that I'm hearing. Killed young Xehanort. And Ansem shouldn't be far behind him. The darkness. Return to darkness. What's that now? Potion up? What is that? Oh, you say? So we've got one left. And then, probably some of the worst fights in all of Kingdom Hearts history. That isn't a BBS or a D&D fight. So what's really annoying is he's got a really big health bar. He should really be not lower than this. Here we go. My audio just cut out. Up here. So we actually got Magic Carousel, which was gonna be Swartkill, but who like Swartkill? So pretty much we've killed 3 Xehanorts so far, and Xehanort has 12 keys. Of course, he needs 13 to summon the Keyblade, and well, if I told you how he got the 13th, I'd be spoiling the whole game. I don't want to do that. That's quite not nice of me. So, you know, great. It's great. For the loading screen. Currently we have no donations, nothing to read at. I'm also helping out in another marathon this weekend. It's called SACE. So you should totally check that out. It's live on twitch.tv/SACE. Oh my god. That's a bad menu. My cuisine's so on. Cuisine's a thing in this game, or you can cook food with Rami, and you know one of the best keyboards is behind it. No, what have I done? Oh, shit, I'm out. Move MP. So we didn't get a quick kill, like I would hope for. So you have to on Goofy for the first time this run. They're more of a nuisance than anything. So they're disappeared now. So we have to go summon them again. You know, find something like this. Like we change keyboards to ever after and then start spamming it. Did absolutely nothing. So I'm afraid they might summon Stormhold's turn apparently, and he's going to do back at you. Back off. So they're going to be summoning pretty much Satan. Don't ask. Kingdom Hearts. And you can't actually skip that cutscene. So this is kind of spooky. So they're gonna like commit Sudoku or something. Okay, so we're back to normal now. It's almost done. What's he going to give to us again? Is he going to bring a gift? Or a curse? I guess it's time we find out. Come on, enemies. Come on. I'm going to do something. Gotcha. Meteor. And 2-year-old go. Back off, back off. Monk ass quick kill, win. You hit me over that quick kill, I'll happily do it. Just hit him. Okay. So that is the first wave of the final boss done. 13 people at once, and they all share 1 health bar, which is incredibly forgiving. Looks as if they've done. Well, that's where I'd probably murder someone. I want to take this off quickly. Let's do it. Check this headphones anybody with these. So I'm probably going to go silent for a bit. Agile Cross, one of the greatest things in this game. Oh no. Duck flare. Okay, so he's going to create a massive flame power. This is why it's called his first game. We're coming out to his first stage GTA. Actually, no one else. Come on. Depots. Rage. Come on, so what? Why is he not attacking back? Okay, there it is. I thought I broke his AI from out there. Just to pay him off. So we hit his first HP gap. He's now going to chuck us inside some water. And the worst part of this run happens right here. My bum is so sore. Just found the water. Blaze. Going to the second HP gate here. Get out, please. First face. I forgot I could skip that scene, but like, you know, that happened something. Defeat Armored Xenon, that's what it says. Every final boss in Kingdom Hearts game says this obligatory flying section. Where are you? You think you have won? No, I do not think I have won. I have played this game more than you have, Xehanort. One final fight against the Holy Wonder himself, Xehanort. This is probably, this is a really cool fight actually. Exactly how a lot of us didn't imagine the final fight to be in Kingdom Hearts 3. Blaze. If it could become entitled to the speed gun in terms of saving time. Second phase. Second phase of Final Fight. Judgment. This is the make or break point in this run, pretty much. The final stretch. I'm gonna have to go silent because I need to concentrate. Clutch. Okay, I need to concentrate here very hard. Otherwise he's going to snipe me. Hit me. So this is a move where you transform into anti-form. Goofy can blow up this, but he clearly didn't. So pretty much you have to collect your light back before you can deal any more damage to him. I never thought I'd see Xehanort using the light, but like, you know, I saw this game coming out. You think it's funny? I bet to whip your ass. I have more experience using the darkness than I do having the light. You can't even heal in this one. Taste. Okay. We're relying on our part. Well, Donald heal. Donald heal. Donald heal. Koopa coin. You don't need a Donald to heal you when you've got Koopa coin in this game. Pretty much restores you to full health once. Which has just become the greatest part of this run. Come on. Xenot's final desperation. Almost there. Keep your focus, over. Oh, that's PB. I'll be a PB. That'll be a PB. Oh. That was a good run. That was really good, actually. Oh. And time. Oof. 47-13, that's PB. Oh, that felt good. That felt really good. That was good. Right, so I guess thank you for watching. We're going to be switching restreamers to DNBIC now. and